A RHONY star is calling out The View co-host, Joy Behar, and her misery over a recent nasty comment that the comedian made. Joy never seems to care what she says or who she offends, and thinks it is all in good fun. Yet, sometimes it does not land, and it leaves people very offended. Keep reading for more details. RHONY star calls out Joy Behar's misery. The View co-host Joy Behar was a comedian before anything else, so she will often make unkind remarks. She believes that mostly everything she says is in good fun, and everyone should take it with a grain of salt. Unfortunately, it does not always land as she hoped, and she can come off bitter and miserable. When this happens, Joy can be called out, and that is exactly what a former RHONY star just did. In early June 2025, Joy called out Bethenny Frankel for having fake breasts. This is not the first time someone has made that allegation, as Ramona singer said the same thing. The comment Joy made came after Bethenny Frankel walked in Miami's Sports Illustrated swimsuit runway show. She was joined by Vanderpump Rules alum Stassi Schroeder, the Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos, and the Valley star Brittany Cartwright. Many praised Bethenny for being 54 and having a killer body. More so, she looked incredible in her model moment and was excited that she conquered the runway. However, Joy was not positive at all, and Bethenny clapped back. Initially, she stated that her boobs were real and that Joy was simply miserable. This is actually a lift, Joy. But the thing that show really illustrated was that women my age and older, women of a certain age, can live their lives freely with happiness and with joy, and that we're not washed up, miserable older women. Now, Bethenny Frankel is speaking up again and sharing more thoughts on Joy Behar and her behavior. She stated that Joy is in a power position when it comes to everyone, including celebrities. Furthermore, Bethenny went on to add that some celebrities use The View to promote themselves and their projects. Therefore, it is hard for them to speak up. Bethenny is always talking. Although the RHONY OG has every right to be upset with Joy Behar, she also has to keep in mind her own mouth. Bethenny Frankel has long inserted herself into hot topics that are happening in the world and Hollywood. So, it feels like she can dish it but cannot take it back. When Bethenny first spoke out against what Joy had said, she received a lot of support from her fans and followers. They slammed the panel as mean girls and shared that they could not stand The View. The View is just the mean girl table from high school. Those women are INSUFFERABLE. Joy Behar is miserable. Rocket Bethenny Frankel. Joy Behar is a comedian that has never been funny. You, Bethenny, are not a comedian for hire, but you are so naturally funny. Your one-liners are epic. There were a lot of misery comments directed at Joy, and Bethenny has reiterated that The View co-host is living without Joy. Finally, she made it clear that Joy is trying to portray older women as miserable and washed up, but that is not the case for everyone. Hopefully, a more light-hearted version of the ladies can emerge, and Joy won't feel the need to clap back again. Do you believe that Joy is miserable and the RHONY alum said everything correctly? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and watch The View weekdays on ABC. In the realm of reality television and daytime talk shows, few feuds capture public attention quite like the recent clash between The View co-host Joy Behar and former Real Housewives of New York City, RHONY star Bethenny Frankel. This ongoing controversy has sparked discussions about the nature of humor, the responsibilities of public figures, and the impact of words in a society increasingly sensitive to issues of body image and self-worth. As the drama unfolds, it raises questions about the dynamics of celebrity culture and the expectations placed on women in the public eye. The incident, Joy Behar's controversial remarks. The latest chapter in the saga began in early June 2025 when Joy Behar made a disparaging comment about Bethenny Frankel during an episode of The View. Following Frankel's appearance at the Miami Sports Illustrated swimsuit runway show, where she confidently showcased her figure at the age of 54, Behar remarked on Frankel's appearance, specifically calling out her breasts and suggesting they were fake. This comment was not only unkind but also struck a nerve, as it perpetuated a narrative that many women, especially those in the public eye, have fought against for years. Frankel, who has long been an advocate for body positivity and self-acceptance, did not take Behar's remarks lightly. In her response, she clarified that her breasts are real and emphasized that her appearance at the runway show was a celebration of women of all ages embracing their bodies. She stated, "This is actually a lift, Joy. But the thing that show really illustrated was that women my age and older can live their lives freely with happiness and joy, and that we're not washed up, miserable older women." Bethenny Frankel's perspective. Bethenny Frankel's response to Behar's comments reflects a broader frustration with the way women, particularly those in the entertainment industry, are often portrayed. In her follow-up statements, Frankel pointed out that Behar occupies a power position as a co-host of The View, a platform that can significantly influence public perception. She noted that many celebrities appear on the show to promote their projects, which can create a conflict of interest when it comes to speaking out against the hosts. Frankel's critique of Behar is not just about the specific comment made. It is also about the implications of such remarks in a society that often judges women harshly based on their appearance. By calling out Behar, Frankel aims to challenge the narrative that older women are miserable or washed up, advocating instead for a more empowering and positive representation of women in media. The public reaction. Divided opinions. The fallout from this incident has been significant, with public opinion sharply divided. Many fans of Frankel took to social media to express their support, labeling the women of The View as mean girls and criticizing their approach to humor. Comments such as "The View is just the mean girl table from high school" and "Joy Behar is miserable" flooded platforms, showcasing a growing discontent with the tone of the show. Conversely, some viewers defended Behar, arguing that her comments were taken out of context and that she was simply expressing her opinion as a comedian. This division highlights the complexities of celebrity culture, where public figures are often scrutinized for their words and actions, and where humor can easily be misinterpreted. Whoopi Goldberg's take on the situation. In the midst of this controversy, fellow The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg weighed in, acknowledging the criticism the show has faced over the years. She defended the panel's intent, stating that the show aims to foster open discussions among women of diverse backgrounds and beliefs. Goldberg emphasized that the co-hosts express their opinions, allowing viewers to engage with the content as they see fit. Goldberg's comments underscore the challenges faced by public figures in navigating the complexities of social commentary. In an era where every word is scrutinized, the balance between free expression and accountability becomes increasingly difficult to maintain. The broader implications. Humor and sensitivity. The clash between Behar and Frankel raises important questions about the nature of humor and the responsibilities that come with it. Comedians often rely on shock value and provocative statements to elicit laughter, but this approach can backfire when it crosses into offensive territory. Behar's comments serve as a reminder that humor is subjective, and what one person finds funny, another may find hurtful. In today's digital landscape, where social media amplifies voices and opinions, public figures must be mindful of the impact of their words. The backlash against Behar underscores the growing expectation for accountability, particularly when it comes to comments about sensitive topics such as body image and self-worth.